Hello everyone, Fluffy here. Back with another mukbang. What I have for you today is some brisket and some fixings. My nephew had a get together on Saturday, but of course I was out of town in Houston, had already made those plans when he decided to have it. So I wasn't there, but my niece who dog sat, they went and brought me back a plate. So I put a short clip of a close-up, and I'll put it right now. Doesn't it look good? The cookout was 2 days ago, and so I thought the brisket looked dry, but it's pretty good. But I like smoked brisket, but I love barbecue sauce, so my daughter had bought this kind. So I'm going to put some on the side and kind of dip as I go. Sorry, I'm not showing my face, y'all, but what am I going to do? And then for the potatoes, oh, and then I have, as you saw in the film, my cucumbers. This is Aldi's cream cheese spread, so I'm going to put a little bit over my potatoes. For those of y'all that made my live last night, I thank you. For those that couldn't, I apologize. I had promised everybody, if you remember, that I would definitely get something on film Sunday. So I kept thinking about it. Pardon my fingers. It's my food. I can do it if I want to. Not like I'm going to hand it to you. Anyway, and I thought, well, if I film a video like I normally do, by the time I get it filmed or got the want to put something together, filmed it, uploaded it, it would be sometime today that you would get it. So I thought, let me go live. I said I wouldn't go live for a while, and I hadn't. I thought, well, if I just have a light chit chat, I may not spill the beans on anything. And so that's why I did it. So y'all, please don't be mad at me. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that anymore. So, and that's why I did it. So, I'll have another one again real soon. I promise. Little man seemed out of sorts last night when I got home, and I just think it's because I wasn't around. But he seems fine now. So, no, I said, I'm gonna go, let's get started, but I have been getting started. Well, the company, the law firm that helped me with my disability case, for me, I thought it took forever to get approved, but through this company, but hearing people, it took people years, or some are still fighting it. I got it approved in 5 months, 6 months. I can't remember. So I guess I'm lucky. Anyway, when trying to contact me and leaving me voicemails, and finally they got a hold of me today, and turns out this law firm offers a free service for their customers, clients, walking them through Medicare. What sucks about disability is once you get it, you're not eligible for Medicare for 2 years. Another downside is you have to pay for it. So you don't get a whole lot, which God, I am grateful for what I do get. I'm really not complaining, but I guess I am, so forgive me. But then you have to pay for it. So the specialist that talked to me today explained that Medicare is like $134. And it's only Part A and Part B, and that is doctor visits and if you get admitted into the hospital, but the deductibles are so high that you kind of screw yourself. So what they do is they send you to an insurance specialist, and they look for either free or really, really low supplemental insurance that goes along with your Medicare to absorb a lot of the extra cost, because Medicare doesn't offer dental, vision, nothing. So it got me with United. Dental, hello, vision, something else, prescription for only $36 a month. So come October, I'll be paying almost $170 a month for insurance, but it sure beats, you know what I mean? I do need to go see a doctor. And if I get sick, I don't want to put it on my daughter to have to help me out in that way. She already does so much. She would, without question, you know, but why do that to her when I can do this? And I think 170 I can swing. I think I can swing 170. Plus, I'm gaining a little momentum with my YouTube. So that'll help. A little extra money will help. So I'm very forthcoming. Because I told him, I said, well, do I get this insurance instead of the Medicare? He says, no, ma'am, you're automatically, they thrust Medicare on you. If you have disability, you have to take it. It's automatic. I said, okay. He said, what I'm offering you is to fill in the gaps. I said, that makes sense now. So he's going to get it processed and everything. So come October, I'll kick right into it. I'll have my insurance cards way before then. Things will kick in pretty quick. And they arrange it so not only does a Medicare premium automatically come out of your Social Security check, your disability check, but so does the supplemental insurance premium. So I don't have to think about making yet another payment on something. So kind of good and bad news. Bad news is I know I'm going to lose some money that I really can't afford to lose, but with my condition I can't afford not to have insurance, plus the penalties you pay. Well, I think I'm going to stop paying penalties. I would have automatically anyway, because I would have insurance forced upon me in October. So but I was really happy with this law firm. I really was. over the weekend, y'all, I started messing with that broken tooth. I remember I told you why I have crooked teeth down at the bottom, because I can't seem to keep my tongue down out of there when I was a kid. Well, apparently I haven't broken that habit, because I could see I'm doing it now. The tip of my tongue is like really sore from scraping against that tooth. So this barbecue sauce is kind of burning the tip of my tongue. I'll live, but still. The Sheba went better. I think I saw the ghost cat. But I don't see Sheba, so that might have been her. Really good. Talked to my kid last night. I texted her real quick saying, I'm hoping you're having you had a really good weekend. She said, yeah, they made her work Saturday and she's already in overtime, so she's off today. Y'all, can I tell you this brisket? Oh, that perfect smoke ring. Let me see if smoke ring better on this side. See the smoke ring? You want that on brisket, and you want the dark outside. Looks burnt, but it's not. My next goal, which I don't know if I can do, is visit my niece in NOLA. I really want to give a mukbang with me. That's an 8-hour drive. This 3.5-hour drive kicked my. It sure did. So, but I really would like to. I told her I'll have to save up a week of resting before I make the drive. Up there again. That's the problem with dogs. So, and they're worth it. I love my dogs. They're not a burden. It's just that I don't want to leave them just anywhere because of my fur babies, you know? They were with relatives they know. On Friday before I left, my sister sat down to me to explain the remote. First thing he did, jump right in her lap. I couldn't believe it. But that was good because it didn't affect him too negatively, me being gone. He's over there sleeping now. I didn't say nothing. He all of a sudden sat up and looked at me. I don't say nothing. These are butter potatoes. very popular when my family has a cookout. So with these beans, I noticed there's no potato salad, so my sister, who is awesome at potato salad, must not have felt like doing it. Probably not, because she was helping her daughter, my niece, dog sit. And I think they made a mini vacation out of staying here, because when I called to see how things are going, the niece told me, "Mom, why don't you go get a bucket of chicken?" So that was kind of fun for them, probably. And so I had told them, if you want to leave early, you don't have to wait for me to come home. You know, just whenever in the afternoon you want to go, just please let the dogs out, like, right at the last minute, and they should be fine by the time I get home. And they were. Because the only one I got to worry about is little man. If he's ready to go, he'll go in the house. It's like a guy. Sorry, cheese. Sorry, cheese. I'm sure you're the exception. Or Martin. Anyway, they were fine. No accidents, no gifts, no nothing. So, oh, no, see? Woo, go back, Fluffy. I got in the car, and I was at a light before I hit the highway in Houston, and I remembered the trash. I remember telling them, I got 2 out of 3 are trash diggers, so you got to get rid of all the trash, any food off, you know, anywhere the dogs could get it. And so I wondered, because I just barely touched on that, and so I'm thinking, oh my God, they had chicken. And they've been feeding Cito, and you know, and so I said, please tell me you put the trash away. And they go, yeah. He's fully awake and has smelt the brisket, so now he's watching me. And I'm going to be gross, but that's okay, because this is my tub of cream cheese. I've got a second tub, and it's my germs and my cooties going into my container that only I am going to eat. So, y'all just going to have to leave ugly comments that I'll have to delete about flipping cream cheese. A contaminated fork. That's okay, I can contaminate myself, right? Fluffy, you're gross, I know. Excuse me. You know, as crazy as the traffic is in Houston, always so congested, Houston looks beautiful at night. Oh, see the roast potato. Nope, Molly got it. Alright, Cito, just a little bit of potato. I don't think that'll give me a gift. But anyway, the city is so beautiful at night. And my brother-in-law, his partner is Filipino. And so I kind of got on him. Because I told him about Teen Lee and the lechon. I said, you've been holding out. He says, it's not good for you. It's like, I said, it's pork belly. I know. Anyway, their house is so peaceful. It's like the minute I walked in and I'm like, oh, I needed that. Not that it's peaceful here. I can't explain what I mean about it. But you go over there because it's peaceful here now because, you know, changes. But you know how the difference between, like, if you got a massage at home, but then you go to a spa and you go and you get a massage in a spa, the atmosphere is different, right? So when you walk into their house, it's instant zen. You know what I mean? It's instant, just so positive vibes. And then you go out on their back deck. That's where we had. They turned it into a party, like a cookout, because several of the family, I want to say quite a few. There was, the percentage, I guess, was quite a few, but wanted to come see me, so they cooked hot dogs and hamburgers, and we sat outside. And I have this mosquito fogger, y'all. You put butane on it. I'm showing my age, but years ago, they had mosquito foggers that went through the neighborhoods. And us kids, it's probably why we've got cancer and stuff, but would run behind it and get in that fog. Well, this fogger was the same thing. Put out that, I don't want to, I say same thing, I don't know if it's the same chemicals, but you know what I mean, the fog. And there was only one rogue mosquito that got me. And after that one, that was it. There was no mosquitoes out there. It was hot as hell, but it's the way they have it laid out, you know. The partner, my brother-in-law, he has it set up so wonderful out there. When we used to visit, you know, it would be cool enough, we'd have breakfast out there. And I just loved having breakfast out there. I could sit out there for hours. Oh, it was wonderful. I wish I could have asked. I forgot to ask if I could take pictures of their back deck, and they have this beautiful. You put it flat against the wall. It's a fountain, but it's not a bowl like my fountain was. It almost looks like a concrete wall. And two hands are coming out like that, and above it is like looks like a half of a vase. So the water pours out the vase, you know, because it's tilted, and then it flows into the hands, and then the water goes out of the hands and into this square basin. And it sounds so wonderful. And they put a pagoda over it. No, is that what it's called? I'll think of the word. Like a pagoda, one Chinese pagoda. And they put it right in front so it shades it a little bit, and then on either sides there's two benches where you could sit closer. And oh my God, I didn't go down there because there's stairs, but it's so beautiful back there. Well, sit inside, it's beautiful and peaceful. You sit outside and it's beautiful and peaceful. They must have been, because you see how long I slept, and then I'm carrying it over because I was able to sleep from like 1 to 7:30 this morning. I'm like, wow. So I think my little mini vacay did me a lot of good. I'm sore, but so far I'm not flaring. So try to keep positive vibes in my brain. So I'm hoping to not flare. Of course, if I'm gonna, you know. But it will have been worth it. So. Ooh, scrape my teeth. Sorry if you heard that. Yeah. What's it bugging y'all? I'm using my fingers. What's it bugging y'all? I'm using my fingers. I need to speak up. I'm still talking too low. No? My lazy, forgetful ass keeps forgetting to attempt that microphone. And what they also said, if you get, what did he say? Insurance guy? He said that if you go with the government supplements or something, they require health screening. And he said, with being that you're on disability, they'll be real critical. But United ain't picky, I guess, and it's a PPO. So, which is good because I want to stay with my current hospital. I've got all my records, so when I went up for disability, it was real easy for Premier to get things together, and that's who I use, Premier. They were able to get things together quickly because they didn't have to run all over the county trying to get all my medical records. It was all at the same hospital. You know what I mean? So they were able to get it real quick. The only thing they couldn't get that quick, they only had to go one other place, is but they sent a report, was when disability required me to go see a doctor and a psychiatrist. It wasn't, they weren't through my hospital, but still. All my ailments that I was claiming on disability and stuff were diagnosed by the same hospital, so to include my eye surgery. Or the second one. The good one. Maybe it's all the smog from Houston, but I got a scratchy throat. Y'all, I slept on a futon. I don't know where they got this mattress for this futon. But it's a wooden futon. And they keep it set up as a couch in their spare bedroom. It almost has those exotic Indian pattern, bohemian pattern. They lay it flat, put a sheet on there. I think it's a full size. It turns out to be a full size sheet they put on it. That's where I had all that sleep. It's so comfortable. You don't feel the hard wooden slats or anything. Usually futon mattresses are flaky, but it was so cool. Yeah, if you recognize the shirt, I had that on last night. I put it on before I left Houston, to drive to Houston. And before I took it off, I went ahead and did the live. And then I got naked. Usually how I run around in the house, you know. So I thought, I was right here. I was draped over there. I took it off and flung it over the chair as soon as I... So, I'm not going to not wear a shirt. With that, I've only wore like 5 hours, 4 hours. There's not food on it or didn't sweat in it. So, anyway. Just a little bit left. I'm getting a little full. I really want to. It encouraged me that they saw that I've lost some weight. I kept saying, don't try to be polite just because I think I lost some. You don't know, I can see it. So, trying to lose weight, but then I'm getting on him for not feeding me deep fried pork belly. Oh. And I could have stayed longer. I've been obsessed with Jollibee. I see a lot of YouTubers, mukbangers eat it. And of course, Tien Lee and James Lee made it look so good. My brother-in-law says, yeah, we have one here. I was like, dang it. I suppose I could have stopped by as soon as I said goodbye to them, put it in the GPS or whatever. But at that point, I just wanted to get home, you know. It's close to a Jollibee. I'll get there. I need to see if they have one closer. Maybe Austin. I'll have to check it out. Or if y'all know, some of you Texans that watch me, my hair's really looking like a busted can of biscuits this morning, y'all. Look, I'm getting a couple more gray hairs. I'm really not liking that. Of course, I guess if it stays in my head, I don't really care what color it is. I'm tired of it falling out. Premature baldness is hereditary in my family. But then I also found out recently, and I thought I knew a lot about fibro. Hair loss is one of them. Or thinning hair. So I guess between the fibro and my heredity, I don't stand a chance, yeah. Sorry for the sniffing. I've probably been sniffing this whole time, huh? And I just now noticed. Got another troll while I was in Houston. The comment was only up for 3 hours. Alright. Really? That's okay. Bye, Felicia. No. My brother-in-law heard me say it. And he goes, where does that come from? And I just stopped in my tracks and said, I think it's from a movie, but I don't remember too much. So if y'all know where that originated from, put it in the comments below. All I know is it's a slang term, and you use it when you want to sarcastically tell someone goodbye. I'm saying, get the hell away from me. Fluffy Chocolate, I answered your email. Just letting you know in case you are like me and you suck at checking your emails. Because I suck at checking my emails. So, anyway, 33-minute mukbang, not too bad. I promise this will get eaten. My tongue is getting a little sore from rubbing and feeling a little full. You hear me talking a little different? That's because the tongue is sore. Anyway, I'm eating very early for me, so I may or may not put another mukbang. I was going to get dessert. They bought me, I think my mom made a pound cake, but it's in the kitchen, and I'm not getting up because I would have had dessert. So if I don't eat it before then and I eat another meal on camera today, I'll try to include the dessert. I'm debating whether or not I have the energy to cook something, to do the next one to be a cooking mukbang, so I'll have to see. I'll just play it by ear, right? Even if it's a sandwich, so we can talk some more. And then I'll try to think between now and my next mukbang of when I'm going to do another live. Okay? So, in the meantime, God bless you. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.